Appreciate it. Okay. We appreciate that, Archie, from over there on the north side on St. Thomas. Mr. Kemp, how the Bahamas doing?
We're okay, we're having a bit of a fight over a year-end carnival now. Not the actual dance carnival, but it's like a Barnum and Bailey kind of carnival, a festival.
Yeah, a little closer to the microphone, Mr. Kemp.
I said, yeah, we're having a bit of an argument over our end of year carnival.
Yeah, yeah,
Not a dance carnival.
yeah. You're actually going to have a carnival, or you don't know?
No, actually, we don't know. It's not the carnival in the traditional sense where we dance and parade in the streets. It's like a circus. So we have a yearly circus every Christmas in January.
Yeah.
And there's a big kerfluffle about it, whether or not we're going to have it. So that's what the big argument is here now in town.
Yeah, we've had to set ours aside as well. This is the second year in a row, and normally it happens on St. Croix. We have three events. We have the 4th of July celebration in July on St. John. We have the Virgin Islands Carnival in St. Thomas every late April, early May, and then we have the Crucian Festival here on St. Croix, December into January. But because of the COVID, they're not doing it. But I guess prevention is better than cure, right?
Yeah,
So I respect that, right?
yeah,
But I've been watching the events on the mainland, right? Year wide, and I'm a sports junkie, and I've been seeing sporting events that hosting 70, 80,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So, but I respect every decision. And no, because I was once an elected official, so I know what it's like. You're in a decision making role, and you got to protect the people. Sometimes you got to protect them from themselves, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I understand that. So you don't know if you're gonna have the circus or not.
Yeah, no, we don't know. We don't know at all. Actually,
When is that decision? What's the date? The final date to make that determination. Gotta be soon, right?
yeah, they said they were going to come back to us today, but we have to wait and see. We spoke
Wow.
to some cabinet ministers yesterday, and they said they're going to get back to us today, so we have to see.
This is normally a NASA.
Yeah, NASA. Yeah, the NASA circus.
Okay, good. Yeah. When we got the phone call, we were talking about culture. The local bands in the Bahamas. You have scratch band music, scratch band excellence like we have here in the territory as well.
I think we call that rake and scrape.
Way to call it?
We call it rake and scrape music.
Rick and Scrape.
Rake and scrape, yeah, rake and scrape, yeah, with the saw and the pen on the drum. Yeah, we call it rake and scrape.
Yeah. Well, when I was growing up, this may be before your time. My dad, he used to have a talent at the St. Croix Talent Club, and every summer they'd have a big show. And one of the bands used to come from the Bahamas. They were named Ronnie and the Ramblers.
Oh yeah. Ronnie and the Ramblers. Yep, that's him. Ronnie Butler. Yeah, he passed away though.
He passed away, right?
Yeah,
But I'm talking the 70s and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
but that Ronnie and the Ramblers, their music was hot in the Virgin Islands back in the day.
Yeah.
Excellent music.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He was a national treasure. He's a national treasure actually.
Oh, really? Okay. He was Freeport or Bahamas?
He from Nassau.
I mean, Freeport or Nassau. Okay, from Nassau. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you say Atlantis looking to open up early next month?
Atlantis already opened up, man. They already had their event. They already had the what do you call it? The battle for the Atlantis for all the college teams over here.
Okay.
Yeah, Atlantis is open and Bahama is open actually. So
Okay. You have
yeah.
casino gaming taking place?
Yeah, man. That won't stop. That's the main thing people come for.
Yeah. Our tourism commissioner was there
Yeah.
in November.
But both shields, right?
Yeah, Joe Bashalti.
Yeah, Bachelty, yeah.
Bashalti, you saw him or you met him?
Yeah, I spoke to him. I interviewed him. Yeah, I have a story about him on Carib Mag Plus right now, actually.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, he and his executives were there because I was on my way back from the mainland and I overnighted in Miami and they were there. So when I was leaving the next morning, they were actually getting ready to hop on that flight to come over to speak to you. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, man.
See, this is a small world, man. Small world.
Yeah, it is.
So you're looking for that Virgin Islands correspondent, right?
Yeah.
Because Caribbean Magazine Plus got to be from the Bahamas all the way down to Trinidad and Venezuela, got to be.
Yeah.
And everything in between.
Yeah, indeed. I'm still looking for that Spanish speaker though. That's my goal for next year. Getting a Spanish speaker so I could cover most of the Central American and the Spanish speaking countries. So that's my goal.
And it don't matter which island they're from as long as they could speak Spanish.
As long as they can speak Spanish. But once they can understand at least Castilian Spanish, that they're okay with me.
Okay, good. Well, I'm gonna try to assist you in that one, and the two of us we've linked up on Twitter, so we could communicate that way as well. So we good.
Yeah, yes,
In
yes.
that regard. So we got one more segment. We got about a minute and a half here left. We're gonna talk poetry in the last segment. Tell me about the poetry. Give me a preview before we come back and delve into it.
Okay, yeah. I have two poems. Your producer asked me to read. I want to read the winning poem from Candace Scared from Trinidad and Tobago,
Mm-hmm.
"Let Girls Be Girls." And I want to read my favorite poem out of it from Christina Sahadio called "Thrive." That one's very inspiring.
How did these poems how did you access them?
Actually, well, we had a contest on Caribbean Magazine Plus, and we had them submit them to us, and it was a $15 entry fee for the poetry contest. So we got all of these poems, and then when we got them all, then we got all the entrants. We just put them in a book, and we released it last week, and it's been pretty good, man.
Okay,
We
that's
expect good things from this. Yeah.
no, that's
Poets.
good. And this is going to be a annual contest or a periodic contest throughout the year.
Annual contest.
Annual
Actually,
contest.
yeah, we have our short story contest going on right now on Carib Mag Plus. That's going to end on January 15th. And then after January 14th. And after January 14th, we're going to have a speech competition that we're organizing with the Caribbean Toastmasters 81 District.
Okay.
District 81, yeah, we're going to organize that.
And we have Toastmasters here in the Virgin Islands,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I gonna reach out to one who I know because he actually makes rungs for the Toastmasters, and I gonna link you up with him so I could maybe he could be one of your people that you contact here for news and information in the territory. Okay.
It's good, man. Good, man. Thanks
Okay,
so
good.
much.
So what we do is take a break. When we come back, we get you to read the poems. Okay. We
Yeah,
got
thanks.
Youri Kemp from Nassau, like they say Nassau in the Bahamas, and we'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Banking for Your Business. At Bank of St. Croix, we make it easy to mind your business. We offer checking and savings accounts with no hoops or hassles. Our mobile apps provide you access to your business accounts on the go, and our merchant card services allow you to accept credit and debit payments anywhere, anytime. Plus, with our easy-to-use online banking platform, our bank is always open. We invite you to come see the difference at Bank of St. Croix.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Philadelphia. Local time is 3:05 p.m. and the temperature is 67 degrees. At this time, you are now free to use your cellular devices.
You know that feeling when you get to turn your phone on after the plane lands? You can have that feeling every time you drive. Make sure your cell phone is stowed away whenever you are behind the wheel.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Democracy Now! Features ideas and voices from some of the best minds of this generation and previous ones, including activists, muckrakers, visionaries, artists, risk takers, academics, and just folks, as in the most just folks who share a commitment to truth, democracy, justice, diversity, equality, and peace.
Catch Democracy Now! Weekdays at noon on WTJX FM 93.1.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something serious. I know you love me, I know you like using me wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
And we're back here with Analyze This, and we got Youri Kemp from the Bahamas and Caribbean Magazine Plus. And how long the magazine, Caribbean Magazine Plus, been in effect?
It's been in effect for about a year and a half now.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
And you were with, what was the one before? Caribbean Now?
Caribbean News Now, yes.
Caribbean News Now. But now we are Caribbean Magazine Plus. And there was a poetry short essay contest, right?
Yeah, it's a short essay contest that started in the end of November and it's going to end in January 14th next year.
Okay, January 14, 2022. And so you're still receiving poems as we speak. As we talk right now, poems in transit.
No. We stopped collecting poems back in September. So that contest ended in September. So that ran from May to September. So we closed that. So we ran the short story competition right after that.
Oh, okay. So you had the poetry contest first, then the short essay.
Sure, yeah. So we want to have a contest going every month for everybody to participate in.
Okay, that's good. Okay, good. So hit me with the first poem that you said. This was the winner, right? And then you had the winner, and you had the one that you liked the most, right?
Yeah, the one I had liked the most. Yeah, this one is from this is the winning poem from Candace Garrett from Trinidad and Tobago. The poem is called "Let Girls Be Girls."
Go right ahead.
Okay, you yell psst to me and ask me why don't I smile. I start to walk faster. My heart feels like it's racing 100 miles. I keep my head forward, try to keep my anger in check, clench my palms tightly, and try not to give the harasser an inkling his words had any effect. I start to wish I didn't have dimples, that my body didn't have any shape. I am disgusted that this is the only road to walk to church. It's the beginning of a young girl's self-body hate. This harassment happens over and over. I start to self-medicate. I am told to ignore them, and that's how men are today. Then the neighbor's adult son starts exposing his penis to me whenever I go downstairs to hang clothes. The home that's supposed to be a place of safety suddenly feels like a prison that I loathe. I try to focus on my studies and make my books my shield. It's the only way out of here. It's the only power that I wield. Sometimes the men are in a cluster that each yell a crude physical or sexual description of me, feeling that it's some sort of display of manhood. If it is, it's one of a low pedigree. Even now as an adult woman, I want to scream loudly, enough or stop, but then fear overtakes me. And I'm reminded that that's just how some men culturally are today. That's the end of the poem.
And this is Candace Garrett out of Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah, Candace Garrett from Trinidad and Tobago called "Let Girls Be Girls."
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, and basically she's conveying emotions that she deals with.
Yeah, every day walking the street.
Walking the street, yeah. But at least there's an outlet. There's an outlet for her to voice her feelings via the pen and paper, right?
Yeah. But Caribbean Magazine Plus, that's what we're here for. Right?
I like that. That was awesome. Now you said there's also one that your favorite one that you like the most. What was it? What about it? What about it? What made it your favorite? Before you read it,
this is a story. This is almost like a story of redemption. Something like a winning at all odds, but everything against your back, and you're still fighting and you're not giving up. It's called Thrive by Cristiana Sahadio out of Trinidad and Tobago as well. It didn't place, but it got an honorable mention in this year's poetry contest.
Okay, go right ahead.
Yeah. So this one is called from Cristiana Sahadio from Trinidad and Tobago. It's called Thrive. Okay. There is a silence at the edge of my tongue. There's no one here, but it feels like I'm being stung. I'm a damsel, a damn son. In distress, I'm an aching 3 times shaking mess. Go low, go pro. It's all for too much pain off my back. So I can fight, or I can dance, or I can fight, but it's all for the laughs. I can keep crying, but I won't stop bleeding. I can keep crying, but I won't stop bleeding tonight. The road's long and shadow drenched. I'm in pockets by people who think only pockets matter. I keep dying, but I'm not done trying. I'm still fighting, still bringing the lightning, running the course like it's made for burning feet, singing like dreams tear out of throats. Breaking down those bridges because I can always swim the moats. I can keep crying, but I won't stop bleeding. I can keep fighting, but I won't stop breathing tonight. Fall down like I'm made to be shattered. Wrap myself too tight like I'm called to be in tatters. Striding to goals like I'm in an arena. Sealing to fight like a bladed ballerina. I'm a 10-ton mess of issues and drive. Hecked up, wrecked up, but I'm brave and I'm alive. You can ground down my bones, but I'll always survive. I'm in my own manure. The seed of me will thrive. That's the end right there. Called Thrive from Cristiana Sahadio, my favorite one.
That's also out of Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago, yeah. But we had entrants in Cuba, Honduras, Curacao, the Bahamas, Jamaica, British Virgin Islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We had entrants from all over the place. The United States, Canada. They came from all over the world.
That's awesome. I didn't hear the U.S. Virgin Islands in that one, so we got to play a part and letting them know that the contest is available for them to access.
Yes, yes. Thank you, please do. And actually, for the short story competition, we already got an entry from the U.S. Virgin Islands for the short story competition. So
Okay,
that's good.
okay.
So,
And the majority of the submissions or the entries, what's the age group, or you're not aware of that?
we didn't check that, we didn't check that at all, but and we should, but we didn't get too intrusive in some of the entries.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I think the first one from Miss Garrett, you would think that she's a younger lady because she's annoyed by how the men look at her and she's walking, right?
Yes, indeed. She's a young lady, and the three top finishers are young women.
Okay.
The first place Candace Garrett from Trinidad and Tobago with Let Girls Be Girls, and the second place finisher was from Zena, another excellent poem from Zena Lewis from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay.
The poem called Madam Anxiety. That's a very good poem as well. I was caught between Thrive and Madam Anxiety, but I picked Thrive as my favorite one. And then the third one is from Yasana John from the British Virgin Islands. By way of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, with one called Corona's Diary. So that one was a good one as well. So, they're really good poems this year from young poets that are looking to make a name for themselves, and we're happy to help them.
Without a doubt. Let's talk about the Bahamas and your educational structure. Is there a University of West Indies campus in the Bahamas?
Yeah, there's a small one here, and it's attached to our University of the Bahamas. And so the University of West Indies been here for about 40, 50 years now. And it has a small campus. It has a medical university here as well. They focus mostly on medicine, and they're attached to the Princess Margaret Hospital. And so, and they also have a small law program here as well. They've also conjoined with the University of the Bahamas law program and the Eugene DePuch Law School. So, University of West Indies is here. And it's still hanging on, but it's not as pronounced as it is in Barbados and Jamaica and Trinidad.
No, you're in the journalism business, but you're also in English and humanities like that. How do we get our younger people, because a lot of people know they want to get into computers and engineering and all that stuff, but how do we get our younger people? I know that you got with your contests, you're doing that, but how do we get younger people to have a greater appreciation or a bigger appreciation for literature, English, what have you, poetry?
Two things, we got to keep reading to the kids. We have to keep going in there, myself included as a journalist. We have to keep going to the schools and reading to the kids and telling them that reading is actually exciting. Reading is good, and reading can be fun. And it can take you places that your body can't take you. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is we got to keep having these contests and these situations like this, like the poetry contest, the short story contest, giving them an outlet to express themselves. And that's important. And we can't stifle their expression. So when they say something, when they put something on paper, we have to actually hold it up and we have to say, yes, this is what we want to see. And it's your feelings. It's how you feel. And we have to craft and shape and mold them and get them to the next step. We can't stop them from dreaming, Neville. We have to continually ask them to dream and put that on paper. Continually dream and continually go into the schools and go into the young people and read to them and talk to them and tell them it's okay to be in the arts. It's okay to read and write. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I agree, and I think appreciation for the humanities is not at the levels that it should be, because I was talking about this with one of my regular correspondents on Monday. The humanities provide such an awesome foundation, a flexible foundation where you can go into so many different directions. With a degree in the humanities. Your undergrad is in what?
My undergrad is in psychology, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you went to University of Miami, or you went to?
No, I went to St. Thomas University in Miami. St. Thomas University.
St. Thomas. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That used to be known as Biscayne College back in the day, or no?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, but it's now St. Thomas University. Yeah. That's a Christian school, right?
Yeah, it's a Catholic school. Yep.
Catholic school, yeah. I graduated from University of Miami in '87, so I'm familiar with that. And then Barry University up in Miami Shores and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, oh yes. I was there when things were good on the football side for sure. The humanities, they keep it's being taken for granted a little too much, and I think you said reading to our young people, s- a part of the problem is pronunciation. You follow what I'm saying? Where and learning words and look, in this day and age when we're communicating via text messaging and all that stuff, it actually helps you to have a broad vocabulary, an expansive vocabulary, because in communication, you could do a lot of good things. You could also do some bad things if you don't know what you're talking about too.
Yeah. Yep. Indeed.
Yeah. So life in the Bahamas. Looking forward to the Christmas.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to the Christmas, man. We're gonna have a good Christmas this year. We're out of the lockdowns. There's no more curfew, so you're pretty much free to go about and visit your family. Like you weren't able to do it last year, but you can do it this year.
How was the positivity rate in the Bahamas right now?
We're only trending at about 18 a day, 18 a week. Sorry, 18 a week. So
Okay.
We're beating it down really good, man. And hopefully we can keep it down. This Omicron variant doesn't come here.
That's Bahama White or in Nassau?
Bahamas wide.
Bahamas White. Okay. Yeah. And you said 350,000 live in Nassau and another what 75 in Freeport?
No, I would say about 275,000 live in Nassau.
275.
About 60,000 live in Grand Bahama, and the rest is smattered throughout the rest of the islands.
Yeah. And how many islands in total, the Bahamas?
Boy, there's about 700 islands under the sun.
Wow.
You like to say that? Yeah, 700 islands and keys. But only about 12 of them are actually inhabited. So
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. How far north is the northernmost Bahamian island, parallel to Florida? Because I know I went to Palm Beach in 2016, and I believe there was an island right off of Palm Beach, and Palm Beach is like an hour and a half up the road from Miami.
Yeah, that's Bimini. You're probably talking about Bimini.
Bimini, okay, yes, that's Bimini, correct. Yeah, and then you head south towards the Dominican Republic, right?
Yeah. Going south, the far side is Athens and Mayaguana, and that's going towards Cuba and Dominican Republic. Yep.
Wow, 700 of which 12 are inhabited.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got a lot of keys there and all that stuff. So people, the folks take their yachts and they just pull up by an island and they hang out for a day and it's okay.
Yeah, man. We have Royal Caribbean. They own a key. Carnival Cruise Lines. They own a key. David Copperfield owns a key.
Wow.
Shakira owns a key. Oprah had a key. What's the other one? The other comedian. I forgot her name, man. The heavy lady. I can't remember her name right off the bat, but she had a key.
Rosie?
Not Rosie. Is a black comedian. I can't remember her name right now. But anyway,
Okay.
Several celebrities have keys out here. Yep.
So they could just approach the Bahamas and say, look, you got 700 islands, only 12 of them people live on. I want this key.
That's how it's done. They go to a real estate agent and they go and they buy a key.
Wow.
These keys cost about $7-8 million and up.
Yeah, but that's chicken feed for them. You know, they're making that in their sleep. They're like ATMs. Their money is being made when they syndicate their programs and all that stuff. They make that money, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well, look, Youri, you're going to be a regular contributor here on Analyze This, and we look forward to speaking with you.
Thank you so much, Neville.
And then I'm going to reach out to my friend. His name is Abdul Ali. He's with the Toastmasters, so I'm going to let him know. And then I'll get him in contact with you, and so we have Toastmasters here in the Virgin Islands as well.
Good. Thank you so much, Neville.
Okay, yeah. Congratulations to Candice Garrett, right? That's the winner.
Yeah, Candice Garrett. Yep.
Let girls be girls, and the second young lady, your favorite, the one for Thrive. What's her name?
Thrive. Christiana Sahadio. That's my favorite one. Yep.
Good. And who's the young lady you said from the British Virgin Islands via St. Vincent?
Yeah. Yasana John.
Yasana John. So she is from the BVI or from St. Vincent and live in the BVI?
She's from St. Vincent. She lives in the BVI.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Your son.
The second place, I can't forget the second place finisher, Zena Lewis from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines as well.
Zena Lewis. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Youri Kemp. I'm looking forward to speaking with you next month. Okay?
Thank you so much, man. Very good.
You got it. That's Youri Kemp, Caribbean Magazine. Plus, they had a short essay contest, and he read that as well. And Miss Candice Garrett, congratulations from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? Down there. And see, Rosie Farrington, say St. Vincent. You know, you're getting a shout out this morning. Even we got a Vinci. That's what we call him, right? We got Vinci living in the BVI, and she was in third place. And of course, your Sana John She was a second place winner. She's from St. Vincent as well. And like I said, I'll never forget that day when what a newsman used to be with you, Alvin G, right? And we would listen to BBC Caribbean, and we listening to the Vinci them talking, and one one man said, I am not going to stay here and allow Ayo to be institutionalizing mediocrity. That kind of nice English to keep you honest. I like that. We'll take a break when we come back. Nourish to Flourish. Julia's big time chef for this weekend with the contest over there for the yacht people and Holly Louise. Nourish to Flourish. We'll be back right after this.
The views and opinions expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on-air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters.